Hello everyone. So we are today for an interesting review, I think, about a soldier's knife. So three different models. So we'll see specifications, periods when they were produced for Swiss Army, and different variations, of course. So I see you in 10 seconds. So we have here the three different knives. So I'm gonna start with this one. So for specifications, we have 100 millimeters here. It weighs 125 grams. For the thickness, 17 millimeters, and it has 4 functions. So Victorinox started producing knives for a Swiss army in 1890. The first one was exactly like this one, but it was wooden scales and black. Then it changed in 1901, and we switched to brown wooden fibrous material, so exactly like this one, so 1901, as I said. And we have a model in another change in 1908, which is this one. So not much that change. I think a bit about the shape of this, but I don't really remember. But not much. So 1908 for this model. Then last change is in 1951. So it was the same model, but it was a scaled down version. So instead of 100 millimeters, we have 93 millimeters, like this one. So what do we have? We have the blade, we have a big flathead screwdriver, we have a reamer, and we have a can opener. A bit special, but it's a can opener. So this one is a Victorinox. We have here. We have the year on the tag. So this one is from 1949. So not much long before it was changed to the scaled down versions in 1951. First thing is the P. You're probably wondering what's this P. So occasionally there was a P that we see stamped on the tank. So this one when a soldier elected to keep his military knife for private use. So after his commission was over, so a P was stamped on his knife. So the two stamps often have different fonts in this case. So it just when a soldier retired, he can keep the knife for personal use, private use, and so they stamped a P. The year started to be stamped on the tank only in 1921. Before that, no knives were stamped with the year. We also have this, which is called Waffen control in German. So since the knives were issued to soldiers, in part to maintain their firearms, they were under the supervision of the Swiss Army Knives Waffen control, which is in fact weapons control. So this was an organization which carried out a quality check on military equipment, and they put their approved stamp on the scales of the Swiss Army knife, so they verified quality of the knives. So then you have Alox knife. So for specifications, 93 millimeters, thickness is 12 millimeters, 71 grams, and 6 functions. So 2 more functions compared to this one. So this one came out, was produced for Swiss Army in 1962. So same, it was produced by Victorinox and Wenger. The first models between 1962 and 1964 had red Alox scales, and they changed in 1964. As part of the new design, we add inside a sharpened edge here. It could be used as a wire stripper, also 90 degrees half stop was added to the screwdriver bottle opener. So I have a Wenger, which is older, from 1980, and we can see that we have this sharpened edge for the bottle opener. We also have the Waffen control stamp, so it changed over time. It had different designs, and we have also all in the rivet. So that's the differences. So in 1987, this was retired and was no longer needed on the knife. So we can see on this one from 1994 doesn't exist. Then in 1993, the hollow rivet and the sharpened edge here on this one were withdrawn. So in 1993, and as this one is from 1994, no sharpened edge and no hollow rivet. 08 was the last tank stamp on the Soldier. After that, it was replaced by this one. We also have a difference. This is I don't have here, but on the first knives, we had no red shield. It was introduced in 1977, and there was a transition period in this year. So we had both knives with and without the red shield. So there are many variations. I didn't say everything, but this is the main variations we can see. So the next one started in 2008. So this is a 111 millimeter knife. The weight is 130 grams, 10 functions, and 18 millimeters for the thickness. So as we see, we have two new things, I would say, a wood saw and a Phillips. The blade is serrated, and we have a liner lock for the blade and for the large flathead screwdriver bottle opener. We also have a keyring, which is different. We didn't have on this one. So this is the main differences. So wood saw and the Phillips. So the reamer is a back reamer like this. I think it's less good. I think I prefer this one than a back reamer like this, 90 degrees. For the rest, it's really good. A liner lock for the blade. For this, you can open it with one hand. So we have the year here too, 2017. So 3 good knives, I would say. If you're a collector, I think it's something to have. This one too is really good too. If I prefer one of them, I think I prefer this one. We have the saw, of course. If you watch my videos, you know I really like the saw. So that's a good one. Don't really like the Phillips though. At the back, the thing that is a bit less good, I would say, is the reamer like this. I think I much prefer. I prefer this one. This one, I think it's much better in line than 90 degrees at the back. So I think that's it for the review. I hope you enjoyed the review, of course. As always, don't forget to subscribe, comment what you think about it. If I said something wrong, which is possible, you can say in the comment also, of course. So I have my Instagram account in the description too. So to compare the 3 blades, we have a much more longer blade here. of course. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, say what you think about it. If you have questions, of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course. There will be more and more reviews like this. So, hope you enjoyed. Take care and see you for the next video. See you next time. Bye.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you